What up, Big Time Gang? Welcome back to another Time Big Time video. This one is another Aragon Dive Master 4 EVO, but we're going to talk a little more about the watch as I look over the watch with you. But one of the things I've been noticing about myself recently is that although I love having the entry-level luxury type watches, the Swiss-made heritages, all that stuff, I can't justify the dollar amount, as I am not a rich guy by no means. I can't afford to spend $3,000 on a watch, $10,000, $20,000, $150,000. Something like this I got from one of my homies in the watch community. 115 bucks. It's used. It's a little rough around the edges. It's not perfect, but it's $115 and I can beat it up. I like that. This reminds me a lot of what Christopher Ward has done recently. I'm sure other brands have probably done it as well. But the 3D Loom, you see that the index there are all solid Loom pieces. This watch has incredible Loom. Crown at the 4 o'clock. 40, I think 44, 45 millimeter case diameter. Let's see here. Let's go straight across. So yeah, like 44 and a half. The website I believe says 43 millimeter, but 44 and a half is what it measures at, including the bezel overhang. You do have some major overhang on the bezel. You can see that there. But I like this size of watch. I like the watch in general. I like the design. I like the crown at the 4 o'clock. This one is the last of the 3 that I own. 2 I bought new. This one I got from the homie Carlton, used. And you can see it does have some marks on it. It's unfortunate. Not everybody takes care of their watches the way I do. You got some marks on the clasp as well. And you're going to see my blue and white one I've owned for probably a couple years, and it still looks brand new. But this, if I really want to, Cape Cod, a couple of swipes horizontally to make sure I keep the brushing the way it is. I think I can get some of that to either lighten up or go away completely. But I like the watch. And I've just been recently attracted to him again because Wing was doing like a clearance sale and I bought a white one. So I'm going to do a video on all 3 of them that I own. But when I bought the white one, then all of a sudden I was like, I need a black one. And then Carlton ended up having this one for sale. And it was like just the right timing where I was like, yep, I'm getting it. So I would like a better condition one. So if you have one for sale, definitely PM me. But let's get into specs and stuff. This is the Aragon Dive Master 4 EVO or DM4 EVO, model A482. You got the Seiko NH35 24 jewel automatic movement, date window at the 4 o'clock. You have the 3D Superluminova index. So all indices are done in either rectangles or circles, and they are 3D printed. Pretty cool. Very, very, very bright Loom. Ceramic insert, 120 click unidirectional bezel, and then full of Loom. And you can tell that green matches the green of the 3D Loom. So it is very bright. Exhibition case back, showing off the blue Aragon anodized rotor. Very nicely done. I like that blue rotor. It makes it pop. I really do like that look. 316 now stainless steel case and bracelet. We are looking at 208 grams minus 2 links to fit my 8-inch wrist. And like I said, 44 and a half with the bezel. 43 millimeter case diameter without including the bezel. 14 millimeters thick. She is chunky. 50 millimeter true lug to lug. And we're looking at 54 out to the ends here with this male end links. You're looking at 54. 22 millimeter lug width. 8 millimeter signed and full of Loom screw down crown, which is knurled and very grippy. And you've got 200 meters of water resistance or 660 feet. And then the black on black, just a classic good look. So stay tuned for photos and of course Loom shots. But that is the Aragon Dive Master 4 EVO. Let's put it on my wrist as we close out the video. I think this is a stunner. This is the 43mm version on my 8-inch wrist. I think that fits just the way it's supposed to. I got room on either side. The case is not hanging over. I think it looks just right. So let me know what you guys think. Much love. Stay tuned for photos in Loom. We'll see you in the next one. Smash the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, and God bless.